Hello there. The sun has well and truly gone over the yard arm as it's 4 minutes past 6. So you know what that means, don't you? It's time for a Guinness. I've chosen Guinness this week. I don't normally have a Guinness, but I decided to treat myself to a Guinness. So here we go. A can of Guinness. Now what I have is one of these things which you attach to your can of Guinness. Now crack it open like you do, and then you see the spout there. You connect this up so that you've lined up your top of your can to the spout, so it's nearest that bit, and then you press. Dog's gone mad. Boston, get down. And then, sorry about that. Then you press this button on the back here, which lights up the heart on top. Then you get your glass, and then you pour like so. Don't know if you can see all that. So you fill it up to about 2/3, half. Just had a mosquito fly up my nose. That's trouble living in the garden. Anyway, so there's your can of Guinness. You can see that settling down nicely. While we're waiting for that to settle down nicely, I'll tell you about the mistakes that I made in my video earlier. I chose a wrong colour profile. I didn't want to edit the videos. I thought I'd try and save a bit of time. It's me just being lazy. So I set the GoPro to vivid colour profile, and yeah, it's not right. It just comes out. It's just over saturated and a real pain in the ass. And if you want to try and edit that back into some kind of anything that looks normal, it's very hard to try and bring it back down again. So I've just chosen flat colour profile again for this one. Anyway, so this has had a couple of minutes to settle down, and then you pour the rest of your can in. I don't know, the art of a Guinness. There you go. Oh, I've got a bit more. Got a bit more in there. Right. And like they say, you get a proper domed top to your Guinness, and it looks well aerated. You can see the lines of the bubbles moving up. And let's give this a taste. Proper milk moustache, and there's a little bit left in the can. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So, what does it taste like compared to an ordinary Guinness without going through all that performance? Well, there is a bit of science behind that, and it's called nucleation. That's because this top here is ultrasonic. It produces bubbles and causes bubbles to form inside your beer as it's being poured out. If you look closely at the stream of beer coming out the top as it's doing its thing, you can see bubbles coming out. It's on a timer, so it's not 24/7 as it were. It's just for a couple of seconds, and then it stops, and then it's on for a couple of seconds. So that's creating your initial bubbling of your beer. And then of course you let that settle, and then you pour the top of the rest, top up the glass with the rest of the beer. And of course what's happening is it's releasing the CO2 that's stored in the beer that's been dissolved under pressure. And now, what that is, that's carbonic acid. Now, carbonic acid changes the flavour of the beer, so we've released a little bit of the carbonic acid into the atmosphere, and the froth on top, and so that gives the can of beer a whole different flavour to what it's like when you pour it straight into the glass out of the can without stirring it up. Now, that device also works on the Theakston's Old Peculiar and any other tin can as well. It fits that. So if you wanted to, you could get a can of ordinary beer and give it the Guinness treatment and give it a bit of a head. Now, living on the south coast, you didn't give beer a head. And it's when we went up to a place by the name of Wolverhampton, we went to the family and I, mum and dad and myself, went on a canal boat holiday to Wolverhampton, and we stopped at a pub, and they offered us the choice of having the spray head on, or take the spray head off, so you got a straight pint without a head. Now, we ordered 4 pints, 2 pints with a head on it and 2 pints without a head on it. And I can tell you that there is a big difference between the taste of the beer, because one hasn't got the carbonic acid in but has the head. One hasn't got the head but has the carbonic acid in the beer. And it makes it slightly better tasting with a head. So there is a bit of science behind why you have a head on a beer and why you don't. So while you're cracking open a beer and thinking about this video, I shall be drinking mine and saying cheers. Here's to the weekend, and I hope your weekend has started with a treat like I have. Okay, see you then. Oh, that's lovely. It really is nice. See ya.